ADHD.
ADHD? You think I have it?
Deficit hyperactivity disorder. Yes, you do, babes. Join the club. But no, a report came out in the New York Times, right? And ADHD is like very buzzy right now. Loads of people being diagnosed. Yeah. It's like a big thing, right? And it came out, and the report was like a really long report. Like if you listen to it, it's like an hour. But then they had these like 5 takeaways, which I can share. Which is essentially what they were saying is that ADHD is a lot more complex than you think it is. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. But people have been trying to work out like, what is it? Like, how do people get it? Is it like a hereditary thing? Like, what is it? So they tried to find like a ADHD gene. Yeah. And the report showed that they were not able to find one, right? And recent research has made it harder to define like what it is and like how people get it, right? And then they also talked about how medications like Adderall or like Ritalin and things like that have a positive effect, but they don't help you actually learn. So it might help you, like a child that's say at school, like focus. But actually, when it comes to the test, it doesn't really like help, right? So that's like super interesting. And then it also said that the results don't last of medication. So it might last temporarily.
Like once you stop taking it, the results go away?
No, even if you're still taking it, after about 36 months or something, the article said, the behavior issues will still come back. Right. And then, as I mentioned, there's no clear dividing line between those who have ADHD and those who don't have it. And that actually changing, another key takeaway was also changing a child's environment can change his or her symptoms, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I also looked at like ADHD parental Reddit, and this article, I know it's like a lot, although I love Reddit. I think
you dip into Reddit?
Reddit is
like
fantastic.
It's an underworld that I don't want to...
No, I know. I think that's what it used to be like. Like I was all scared. I was like, is that manosphere? Like that kind of vibe. I mean, there's that everywhere, obviously. But I think it's like almost like a kind of like what Twitter wanted to be, like a town hall. I feel like it's a space for like everyone. It's well moderated, so you know what you're getting into. Right. And then people take it seriously. It's like all these different online communities. So you can go there for like so many different things.
And you just read the little comments.
Yeah. And like get advice or people post. I mean, I need to start posting because I think you can then buy shares in it, which I'm like,
oh, really?
Interested. It is so good. I can't tell you. Anyway, so I was reading like parental, like ADHD Reddit chats, and people were like really pissed off generally about how the article essentially just wants to like say that like meds don't work, they're not very good, and also like anyone says they have ADHD, because there's a lot of like self-diagnosis right now. I am someone that's kind of complicated relationship with it. So
with ADHD.
Yeah. So I was diagnosed with dyslexia when I was at university before that. And I kind of knew anyway, right?
Yeah,
but then at uni, there was this whole thing going where you could like get a laptop to support your like learning difference if you did a dyslexic test. And I was like, I'm here for that. It's me. I can't spell. There's like loads of things. I've definitely like got it.
Yeah.
Loads of people tried to get it by doing this like 2-3 hour test, and they couldn't get it, right? Because they weren't dyslexic.
Right.
I took the test with a psychiatrist, and it was like really long process. And then afterwards he said, you probably have ADD, which was attention deficit disorder. That's what they used to call it. And like, I was just already told that I had dyslexia, like all these different labels. I was just like, do I need like another label? Also, my like cousin has ADHD, and he was like throwing chairs at school teachers, and like he was like a lot. And I was just thinking, that is like so far removed from me. Like, what the hell? So I didn't like take it any further. And then like a good few years ago, I was like, I want to find out if this is true. And then they said I have it. So
like you took a test.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a complicated relationship in the sense that like it's another label. We already have labels like woman, like black, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's just like intense to like label things. Why can't we just be who we are, right? But we're not there yet, obviously. Like we need to label things, and then
but sometimes the label does inhibit you, you know, like I don't know. What do you think about this? Sometimes, I mean, ADHD is very, very, very real, obviously. But I'm just saying, I'm asking, I guess, do you feel like the label put like a cage around you?
I think that is an idea that people who don't have neurodivergence will say.
Yeah.
And I think that is possible.
Yeah.
But I think generally, no. I think from the people that I know or what I read around, like reading around, people seem to feel very empowered by having that. So like things make sense, it fits into place. I think for some people the medication like really, really works and like helps them and things like that. For me, I didn't really do much. Like for me, it was like, oh, okay, it like makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
things
like, okay, that's why like I can be a bit like this or a bit like that. But a child of mine has it as well and has been diagnosed. And it's really interesting with the medication because there have been a few times where like it's been suggested and his ADHD isn't even seen as extreme. So I think that's quite worrying how people want to like put people on meds super quick. Maybe it's an American thing, like I don't know. And we've like declined that. And the article says like doesn't last very long. Also, they notice that children who take it are more likely to be shorter, like stunts growth.
Oh,
right?
Really?
So I'm not anti-medication. Again, it like really, really helps lots of people.
Yeah.
But I would argue maybe more extreme cases.
Yeah.
Especially if it doesn't like help your learning.
Right. Well, you have
like,
to do what feels good for your family.
Definitely. But something that I do really think, and I think this article, my take from it, is that it's the learning environment. And I think like our education and how we're being taught, I think is generally pretty shit, right? I think it's made for maybe a certain type of brain. A lot of it's rote learning. A lot of it's not dynamic. And for ADHD brains that get like easily bored, or we need something where there's like sight, sound, color, pace. Yeah. Like it's not made for that.
Yeah.
And people even say if you decorate a classroom, if you make a classroom more dynamic and engaging,
people learn better. Yeah.
Everyone learns better.
Totally. Well, that's why kids learn through like song too, right? Like it's fun.
But it's like more expensive. So
yeah.
It's interesting. Like I wonder where we're going to go with this. I definitely think that ADHD is like on a continuum, or it's more like maybe like autism in the sense that there's a spectrum, right? As I talked about my cousin like throwing chairs when he was like in kindergarten, which is like a lot.
Right.
And then me like totally under the radar, but like forgetting lots of things, or like focus, like I have a hyper focused or like not. But then there's so many things that I have been able to teach myself as well.
You're like so organized with all your charts and Google Docs. Like you're like throwing so many Google Docs at me. They're all perfectly ordered and like I feel like a slob.
No, at all. I think like, see, that's your ADHD trait. No, I'm joking.
Maybe.
I think for me, I've had to be.
I just have mom brain.
I've had to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's why I've had to sort of like
that's
organize myself. Yeah. And that's why I have organized myself. But I also just wish that I didn't have to organize myself, or I was taught at a really young age that actually there's nothing like wrong with you. It's just how your brain works, and we're gonna like help you manage, because the issue is that we all have to like go to school and go through university and college. Well, I think university is less of an issue actually, because you can do something you really, really like, but we all have to get through high school.
Right.
But it's really difficult for people who have ADHD. And this is the whole thing. That's why I think we just need more like dynamic teaching. And if I had dynamic teaching, it would have been so much easier for me. And the report also talked about how like you can show a lot of symptoms at one stage in life, you can show less at other stages. And I think environmental factors, right? If you're going through high stress, etc. But also if you haven't learned a like coping mechanism.
Right.
But it's complicated for me because it's just like we're essentially teaching our children that we need to be able to change so much of who we are to be able to fit in the world. And I know you could say that about anyone, but like if we change the way we taught, it would help everyone if it was like for a more neurodivergent brain. But I mean, there's been a lot of chatter about that. What do you know about like ADHD? Because you have smaller kids. I mean, at my school, everyone's talking about it. We have an affinity group for like parents.
Yet another WhatsApp group, right?
Oh my gosh.
Too many WhatsApp groups. Too many parent WhatsApp groups.
I know, so really.
It's too much. I'm not there yet. Like my kids are so young. Like, you know, no one has talked about it yet, but I have like best friends who have ADHD and kind of recently diagnosed in their adult years. Yeah. And it just like, it put a lot of dots together for people, like why they're a certain way and, you know, don't think like other people. Like, it sounds like really important research.
Definitely. And there's also so many great things about it. That's another thing. I just feel like, do we need to be like medicating everyone when it needs to be medicated? I think in some cases 100%, but like, there's reasons why we're like so crazy creative. There's reasons why we just think really cool, interesting things and like get things done and like can connect people and have like, there's so much about our brains which are beautiful that I don't like the idea of like saying that we have to like limit it and limit it.
Well, it actually reminds me of this. It was some study. I can't quote from where right now, but it was basically like it showed that people who were tired were more creative because they were tired. So they were less focused, and it sort of like opened up their mind to be more creative.
That's
and like,
interesting.
I know, isn't it? And
I like that.
Obviously I'm not equating tired people with ADHD people, but just the sense that like maybe the fact that you're not focused yields something beautiful sometimes.
Maybe there's something like in the brain that happens there. I mean, did I tell you I don't really sleep very much?
Yeah, you did.
You know that? Yeah, like I feel like I'm like permanently tired, but I don't feel tired. It's really weird.
You like, really don't seem tired.
If I have 5, I mean, I've definitely got the makeup on. You know what I mean? I need to have eyeliner. Otherwise, everyone's like, "Oh my god, you look really tired." Like random people in the like corner shop or the bodega. Rude. I'm like, exactly, how rude. But I have like 5 hours is like enough for me.
5? That's insane.
5 hours is like enough for me.
What do you mean?
If I sleep 7 or 8 hours, I feel terrible.
What do you mean? Like you feel like hungover?
Yeah, I just
or like lethargic or something?
Yeah, I just don't feel good. I feel like I'm really tired. Or I just feel like awful. Whereas if I have like 5 hours, then I have like this weird like energy, which is maybe like what you're talking about.
Wait, you're insane.
But then I do have a moment like which I like to have at least once a week where I have like a proper lie-in because I love sleeping as well.
Wow,
you know, like
5 hours?
I'll sleep maybe like 10 or I have like a 2-hour nap and things like that.
Oh, I mean, I get like 6 hours and I feel like I'm dying. I'm so tired.
But you're in that whole like early children thing, which is like a total nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But you seem so energetic.
I do. I have like a tiny, crazy amount of energy. I also like wake up in the middle of the night all the time, and I always have. I used to have this thing, well, I still have it, called like sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, where you can't, where you're, oh my God, it's terrifying. Have you had it? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It's the worst. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like you're awake, but you can't move.
Yes.
I hate that. It feels like you're being buried in a tomb alive.
Totally.
When did you
first get it?
When I was a kid.
Oh my gosh. Tell me.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me like sweat. That's a thing. It's called sleep paralysis.
Oh my God. It's a big thing.
Why does it happen?
I mean, no one bloody knows. Sometimes they say if you haven't had like enough sleep and all of that. I mean, I don't know.
It's horrible.
I mean, I've been like looking into this for a while because when it first happened to me, I was like, I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
It feels like someone's like going, let's just explain what it is.
It still happens to you though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't happen to me when I was pregnant. Did it happen to you when you were pregnant?
No. It hasn't happened to me in years. Just when I was a kid.
Like a lot?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe as a child. That's scary.
You only had it as
when I was
an adult?
like a teenager.
Okay, but yeah, let's say what it is then.
Yeah, so sleep paralysis is like a sleep condition. They say it's connected to narcolepsy family, whatever. But I mean, I've never had that, which would be a total nightmare. But it means what essentially happens is your brain thinks it's sleeping. So it's an REM state, but it's not sleeping. So when your brain goes to sleep or thinks it's sleeping, you can't move your body. It paralyzes itself, right? So you're not like acting out dreams and doing sleepwalking or whatever it is. But your brain thinks it's sleeping when it's not, basically. And so there's that happens, then a very weird thing that happens, which is like hard to explain because it sounds like proper hooky kooky, whatever.
It is.
But it feels like an energy. I don't know if this is with you, but for me, it feels like an energy or a spirit is going into my body and I can't move and I can't speak. I can open my eyes. A lot of people can't open your eyes.
I can't open my eyes.
I can open my eyes. Oh. And it's so scary. And then it sort of like comes out of my body again.
And then
it comes into my body again. And it comes out of my body again. And it just happens on and off for ages. And I'm like,
wait, so you're just like possessed then?
Exactly.
I don't know what this is.
It happened to me a few days ago.
Really?
Yeah. It happens a lot, but I'm not as scared anymore.
So you just get through it? What if someone were to wake you though?
That never really happens.
Right.
That never really happens. Like sometimes in between it, sometimes I'm like, say to my partner, oh my gosh, it's happening. And then he'll maybe like hug me or something. If you lie on your back, that's the worst position. And one time I contacted a academic who specializes in it, who has it. And then he said to me, don't see it as a bad thing. I know it's awful, but you can get to REM. You can get to REM, like dream. What's the thing where you can get to lucid dreaming, he said. And then I was able to. One time I had like chips and salsa in a dream because I wanted to eat it. You can basically enact your
Wait,
dream.
that is really cool.
Yeah, you
can we
do
get
that.
that person on the podcast?
I mean, totally. If he's
Lucid
still around,
dreaming?
I contacted him once when I was like freaking out. You can do it, but it's a lot with your brain, like to get to.
But that's like you have to like train yourself, right?
But you can do it. You can actually just like, because you essentially know you're dreaming, and then you can like act out things. So like I said, I was able to eat.
Oh, which
is amazing.
That is insane.
But I've like been to a sleep clinic for it because it was
so like happens
terrifying.
To you.
Yeah,
okay, it's happened to me like 6 times in my whole life when I was a kid.
It's really bad. When I was younger, like in my early 20s, I went to a sleep clinic, and then it happened in the sleep clinic. They put all these things on my brain and everything, but they specialized in it. It was St. Thomas's in London, and then they said basically what they do is they keep on making you go to sleep, waking up, go to sleep. I was like loving
like torture,
it. No, I loved it. Really? Actually, I got to like just go to sleep. I got to relax, right? Okay. Rare, and then someone came in, and the doctor was like, "It happened. We saw it." And I was like, "Oh, so what do we do now?" He's like, "Nothing. It's just like..."
So you just like saw like little lines on a screen.
They just saw how my brain was awake, but my body thought I wasn't. Asleep. Yeah, exactly.
So crazy.
It was really... I can't believe you have that.
Maybe you're magic, though. Maybe. Lucid dreaming, that's like... You're like a magician.
Yeah, I haven't really been able to do it much like anymore, but I'm not as scared.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing, because it's just something that happens. But if you search it on Wikipedia, there's an image. I think it's like a 17th, 18th century image of a woman, like a representation of sleep paralysis. And it's a woman lying down, and there's a devil on her chest.
Interesting. And you said it felt like a spirit or
totally.
something.
Does it maybe feel like that for you?
No.
What does it feel like?
No, and I was like 6. It like happened like when I was 6 a few times. And it just felt like I was like, paralyzed but awake, but my eyes couldn't open. And it felt like I was stuck. Like it felt like I was being buried alive. Yeah,
you are stuck.
Yeah. I mean, and I hated the feeling of being stuck. Who wants to be stuck?
I'm so glad it doesn't happen anymore.
Oh my God.
If it doesn't, just remember that you're going to be okay. You're safe. And then just like ride it out. That's what you have to do. Or you have to stand up, get up.
But when it's hard to control.
Or you can't. Yeah. But like, does it leave you and then come back?
No.
Oh, you just have that one off. Yeah. They say it could be so many different reasons, but
probably most likely a devil on your chest.
Oh my God.
Right?
It's terrifying.
Crazy. I'm going to look that up.
I know I should get like the juju out the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you know anyone who can help me. But okay, sleep paralysis, that was a little left-hand turn.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've had that. It's fucking
That's
nightmare.
Crazy. I know. I can't believe you've had it. You're full of surprises.
It's true.
I thought I guess we hadn't talked about that.
No. So, I mean, that was an interesting, like, left-hand break, whatever, turn in sleep paralysis. Oh my God, my sleep sister hand, oh my God. I'm glad you got through it, though. But what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. When we got laid off and we met at
Looking back on getting laid off, I'm like, let's just forget it.
I know, right? I like can't stop talking about it. I'm a freak.
Are you telling everyone, even in the shop and everything?
I like tell everyone.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I feel good though.
No, and I like the fact that you said it's kind of like you're like and like totally. It's just like there's nothing bloody wrong with it.
No, there's nothing to be ashamed about.
Let's normalize it, babes.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been laid off, by the way.
Yeah. Does it feel good to say?
Not really.
It will.
I've been laid off.
Yeah.
Let go.
Get into it. That's like how
I'm on gardening leave. Anyway.
But anyway, when we got laid off and we met for coffee at Raph's.
Yes.
And you walked in and I loved your outfit. It was like jeans and a bodysuit and like awesome fresh kicks and like a windbreaker. You look kind of 90s. But the thing I always notice about you is your hair.
Yes.
Because I feel like we're such different hair vibes. And I love your hair vibe. Like you're like super polished. Like you're like blowout girl.
Yes, sometimes. Yeah.
Like often, sometimes. Right? Yeah. Not always, but
yes.
But anyway, back then you had gorgeous long like mermaid braids.
Yeah, like boho braids.
Boho braids, yeah. Like past your shoulders, like really long, like so much hair.
Yeah.
And I'd never seen you like that. And there was sort of like a newness to you.
Yes.
And maybe that was like a post-layoff you.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like your hair and your style changed with being laid off?
I think not like deeply, but I do think that, well, my hair is definitely like an extension of my personality.
Yeah.
And I think it's like really fun to like switch it up. And I think when you're black, like you really get that privilege.
Yeah,
so why bloody not? Fun, I mean, I'm like obsessed with wigs. I think that's for another episode because I really want to get one.
I've never seen you in a wig.
I really want one. I don't have one, but it's just like, I want to learn more about wigs because I want a wig. So why not? And okay, so the braids, right?
Yeah.
So I just came back from a holiday in Brazil, which was
Right.
bloody amazing. I loved it so much. I was in I wasn't in Sao Paulo. I was in Rio de Janeiro, and then I went to Salvador, which is in the north, in Bahia, which is like the black capital, and used to be the capital when it was part of like Portugal, colonized. So it's like black, beautiful, amazing, great architecture.
Cool.
And I just thought to myself, I need to get some, like, I need to change it up a little bit. And I'd like been to London a few months before that, and a couple of my mates had this boho braids.
Okay.
So it's like braids, extensions, and then some of it's like curly and out, like
So
how
pretty.
they do it. And I was like, oh my God, you two look fantastic. And then they told me about it. And then like I saw loads of people in Brazil, and it's like Bahia is like the black capital, right? Brazil is like the perfect place.
Some good braiders.
Yeah. So I think you're right. Like, I wouldn't have done it. I don't think any other.
If you hadn't been laid off?
Yeah, I don't think so. Do you know why? A key reason as well is because you have to sit for 6 hours. And whenever anyone's talked about that, I'm like totally pro like braids and like extensions, whatever. But like whenever anyone said you have to sit still, I think it's maybe ADHD thing, I don't know, for 6 hours, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No,
like,
I'm the same way.
My bum would like really hurt and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, it would go like
numb.
Yeah. And I just like, how do I have 6 hours?
But
It's
you
just, like, not gonna
did
happen.
on vacation.
But I did on vacation. The children were like with my partner. It was just like the time for me just to hang out with these like lovely ladies in this great like space. And I really, really enjoyed it. And it was nice just to have something a little different.
Yeah.
And I was like, why haven't I done it before?
Yep. Yeah.
Have you had them before, braids?
No, well, I agree. Like in my post-layoff new soft life era, I guess we're calling it, I just can't stop doing cornrows.
Love it.
Like just like straight cornrows. It takes an hour. And I literally don't have to do a thing to my hair for like 6 weeks.
I love that.
And my favorite thing to do is like, I'm not like a crisp person. Like I like a mussed and a messy and like a, you know, just a little like fucked up. So I like 6 weeks later when they're not new and there's like, you know, hair growth and edge fuzziness. And I like that because it's like beachy and cute to me.
Maximum respect. No, I think you're right. I think I like I get it blow dried because I really like that. And then my natural hair is just like very curly. Yeah. And I just like to like change it up a little bit.
Yeah, you're always changing it up.
Then I just get a little like bored of it. And I just want to like, it's like a new identity.
Yeah, it
is. I just love that.
Yeah,
it is. I do that. And then sometimes people are like, oh, your hair, you look different. I'm like, I find it funny.
I respect your changing it up, but
it's expensive, babe, getting my hair done like this. You know, it's not cheap. Although we love like honey salon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where I get my cornrows. Yeah. But I'm more of like a uniform person. Like I like a hair uniform, and I think you're like more of like a adventurer. But I like the same thing. Yeah,
definitely adventurer. But also I think hair's like so complicated or complex rather, because my hair really changes based on the season.
Of course.
Right? So with like curly hair, some products might work really, really well in the winter, but then it will be like absolutely awful.
Totally. It's like thicker.
In the summer. So like it's like my hair, you know, as I say, it's like a character within itself.
Yeah.
So I have to like try and catch up with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like what you're saying is really interesting though, because in a way that's a real like, I don't mean this in an over-the-top way, but it feels like a kind of act of rebellion, especially in the American context as well. Like you're just like, fuck it, I'm just going to wear my hair if I want, how I want it. I'm just going to roll up. Whereas I'm like doing all my hair and like looking presentable or looking kind of crazy, curly personality, you know, where you're like, fuck it.
No, but I think it's also just like self-expression for both of us. Like we both like love clothes and style and self-representation. And I think we both like do our best selves when we're feeling authentic, right?
But how do you feel as like a Black woman doing your hair however you want? And like, as you said, kind of like presenting it, as you said, like in a way you said fucked up, which is like hilarious. I don't think that's true, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how does that feel like being like in the context?
Yeah. Well, I actually, it feels pretty great. I feel like when I was younger, I've always sort of been like, oh, fuck it, lazy hair, like I don't care. And I used to get shit for it actually from Black people in college, I'd say, because it was sort of confusing why I wasn't like kempt and why I was messy and mussed, you know? Yeah. But I don't know. it's just like how I feel the prettiest and the most me.
I love
it.
it
really doesn't like, it's not a thing for me.
Yeah. I really respect that. And I think that's really, really great as well. I love it.
Thanks,
I mean, maybe I should like embrace that.
No, because you're like,
really?
Man, look what you're doing. Yeah. It's like, great.
I kind of like that.
It's
I think
like,
you'll be cheaper.
Fine.
I'll save money,
Fine,
which I need to right now.
I don't know. You don't take Ubers usually, so. And I don't either.
Yeah.
I spend money on food.
But also you don't even, food, yum. You don't even wear makeup. You're a legend, babe.
Or maybe I'm just like, look tired and no one's telling me.
No,
my mom's telling me.
Yeah, I mean,
my
Jamaican
rude Caribbean mom.
Jamaican moms. Jamaicans are the nicest, rudest people you ever meet. That's so true.
It's so true.
It's true. My mum would be like, "You look tired," but again, that's why I've got to do my eyeliner. Yeah. For me, it's war paint. You know what I mean? It's like it makes me feel like good, and I also just like putting my little like. Everyone needs a mask to a certain extent, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like totally happy with that. I do look younger actually when I don't wear makeup. So maybe like in 10 years time I might start not wearing makeup.
Do whatever you want.
But I also have like naturally dark circles.
But I think that's pretty. I like a dark circle.
Oh no.
I've always liked a dark circle.
I'm not here for that.
Oh, it's like it's sexy. It's like to look a little like a little lived in and tired. It's like sexy.
Do you think?
Yeah, I really do.
How do we go into the more the lived in experience? Because this makes me think about this liming thing that you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me, babes.
So liming is something that they do in the Caribbean. It sort of originated there. And basically it just means chilling. But it's more than just chilling because it means you're not scrolling. You're not like rolling anything or smoking anything. You're not drinking. You're not doing anything. You're literally staring into space or looking up at the sky or like watching people go by.
You're being present.
You're being present. Exactly. And we don't do that anymore. And I think this used to feel good instead of challenging. Like it's hard to be present now, you know, like waiting in a line, for instance, who just waits in a line anymore? No one. Like you're always scrolling,
I hate
you're emailing, you're checking something, right? You're like, you're going through your to-do list. Like it's really hard to just stop and do nothing. And that's basically what liming is.
That's very challenging.
It's challenging, but it shouldn't be. It used to be an instinct and we've lost that. Yeah. I live in Brooklyn and, a lot of like, I have a Caribbean neighbor and he is always just sitting on his stoop. Doing nothing for hours. Yeah. He's retired, but he's not scrolling. He's not doing anything. Yeah. So I think like good homework is kind of to try to lime wherever.
How long? That means I'm just going to be like in my thoughts, babes.
10 minutes.
But you know what? Terrifying. I do like the idea of like watching the world go by and being like really, really present and just like taking stuff in. I think there's a lot to be like gained from that.
Yeah.
How long? What's my task?
I think 10 minutes does something. And you'll find that you start reflecting on the day because when you're always scrolling or to-doing or checklisting something, you're not reflecting. You're not thinking about what happened. And maybe, it's just like you lose the ability to dream if you're always reading something. Yeah. So 10 minutes. Yeah. Sit somewhere inside or outside. It's getting to be spring here.
Oh, even in the house we can do it.
Yeah, do it in the house. Okay. Like your eyes are open and you're just sitting. Or you could even find yourself in a line. Maybe you're going food shopping and just don't take out your phone. Just don't. Yeah,
because there's a lot of distractions that you can like look around and stuff. No, I think it's really important to like look up and know what's going on. Sometimes it's super depressing, like everyone's on their phones, like me included. I'm one of those people where I would like, if I could, I'd like get up my laptop, which is like trash.
No, you're one of those.
Well, I wouldn't do it though.
Well, I have a no phone rule in the subway. Like I'm not allowed to look at my phone in the subway car. And I either read a book or I just sit and stare. And it feels so good.
That's true.
So I think it's good
listening
homework.
To music or podcast something.
It's good homework to get into the soft list.
So 10 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes. Yeah, let's do even 7, right?
7 is nice.
Yeah.
Or 8.
8, yeah.
You're like, whatever, just bloody do
8 minutes and 69 seconds. Whatever you want.
You bloody love 69, don't you?
It's just, it's my happy number.
Oh my God. You should be my partner. Anyway, so Megan questions. So this is what we do. This is like a get to know each other, quick fire, honest questions.
Okay.
And then I wonder if we should have like a minute or should I make it like a minute and a half or like 2 minutes? I don't know. Because essentially you have to answer the questions real quick. You can't answer with a question.
Okay.
You just have to say what comes to mind.
Just like quick fire, rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to
How many questions are there?
A lot. So I'll see,
how many we
can get through. This is a minute and a half. Okay, hold on one
second. A minute and a half. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll say bye.
Okay. 1 minute and a half alarm, please. Okay.
I'll trust her.
On my phone. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Rum or mezcal?
Mezcal.
You're a terrible person. Anyway, work under a micromanager or a boss who disappears for weeks?
Definitely the disappearing person.
Give or receive?
Receive.
Italian or Greek food?
Italian.
You have, would you rather have your internet search history published or your camera roll leaked?
I guess camera roll. My internet's like crazy.
Tell a friend their partner is cheating or keep the secret forever.
Which one would I rather do?
Which one do you have to? Which one would you do?
I would tell the partner. I would tell the person.
Okay. Be known as a gossip or the try hard at work.
Ew. Oh, both are so bad. I guess the gossip. I don't want to be a try hard.
Salty or spicy flavors?
Salty.
Okay. Would you date someone who has bad taste in music?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay, not me. Know exactly how you'll die or exactly when you'll die?
Oh, I hate that question. None.
Ricky Bates time.
I'd rather know how or when.
Yeah, know or when.
I'd rather how, I guess.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to know when.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Which is more your type? Someone who oozes confidence or someone who's all about making you feel irresistible? 3,
confidence.
2. Okay, sex once a week or sex every day? Bollocks, it's stopped.
Huh.
I'm going to ignore it for a second. You get an extra 30 seconds. Okay,
I'm
sex once a week or sex every day?
Right now, I'm so tired once a week.
Be exactly like your mom or exactly like your dad?
My mom. Oh my God, the double. The dad. My mom's the best.
Overthink everything or feel everything too much?
That sucks.
3,
both of those.
2.
I'd rather
1. Go. Go.
I guess feel everything too much.
How straight are you? Give me a percentage. 3,
like
2,
85%.
1. Go. Okay, into sexting, yes or no?
No.
Have you ever kept a friendship alive out of guilt?
Yeah.
Oh. Mangoes or avocados?
Mangoes forever.
Aubergine or bananas?
I hate bananas. Aubergine.
Okay, there you go. Oh, and then one thing about work. Pick the top 3. 2 of them have to be gone forever.
Okay.
No meetings. Unlimited high quality snacks. 3-day a week, but you're paid for 5. Work friends who feel like family. And then total creative freedom.
Which ones do I want the most? The top 3?
You have to pick 3.
Okay. Total creative freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Snacks.
Yes.
And work 3 days, get paid for 5,
100%.
obviously.
Well done, darling.
Those were
Finito.
fun. Those were fun. Thanks.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so
love you, bye, I guess.
Love you, bye. Exactly. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me.
I'm really excited. Let's do it. Let's do it for real.
Make sure you come back next time and find us at Soft Life NYC, and make sure you rate and review, which is very important.
Oh yes, yes. I never do that, but now I will if you guys do it.
It's true.
Literally, I've done that in my life.
They have to do. Okay, you have to do it for our podcast as well. Yeah. And we'll be back soon. I'm Chrystal,
and I'm Megan,
and see you again for the Soft Life.